Good morning, DIY family. I've got Hank here with me. He's got his harness on. He's getting ready to go for a four-wheeler ride. Bo's over there getting strapped on. But we've got Dad with us today. Mom was gonna come, but she's sick, not feeling very well. But we're going on a ride. The destination is known by us, but a surprise for you guys. But trust me, you're gonna want to watch this because it's probably something a lot of you may not even be aware of that's part of Cache Valley history. I don't want to give away any more than that, but the leaves are just starting to change color. When we get up here, you're going to start seeing some of the quakies turn yellow and some of the other trees starting to get some red in them. So enjoy the beautiful ride. And Hank and Bo are excited to see where we're taking them. So thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on the mountain. Alright, you gotta sit right there. Alright, let's pay the guy and go. a fall ride, not a winter ride. Alrighty, that's pretty with the... Yeah, stay right there, Joe. We're going to take a picture. So, that's parked by Joe and we'll get a picture. So when I said we were going on a surprise ride and then you saw all the snow, you probably thought the snow was the surprise. Well, that was a surprise to all of us. We didn't know we were going to get into snow, but that's not the surprise. The surprise is up the path here, about 40 yards. Boys want to go for a little hike? Hmm?
Yours don't get as muddy as mine, or I go through more mud holes.
I try to avoid them. you must hit them though.
Come here.
Looking at all the muddy it's packing on. You got some, but Jill's probably the least.
Here. Because I drive like a lady.
Because you drive like a lady.
Bo.
Little Hank, let's go.
Bo.
Bo, Mom wants to put you on your leash. Bo.
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 Stay right here. Come here, Bo. Bo.
You can hook that on his collar. Come here. Hey.
You know, I'm not sure what we got going on here with them. No, you come here. This is our screw-wampus. Hey, follow Grandpa. No, this. Okay, yep, jump over. No, this way. All right, you go that way. Jump over. Come on. Oh, buddy.
See, there he is, right there.
Oh, yeah.
You used to drive up there a long time ago.
Looks like cows have been in here, slopping around. Okay, so just right here on this hillside in 1953, January 6th, 1953, C46 airplane was returning a bunch of soldiers home after the Korean War, and the plane crashed right here into this hillside.
Snowstorm.
During a snowstorm, so the snowstorm caused the plane to go down.
Mm-hmm.
So it crashed. The soldiers survived the war. They're on their way home, and only to get killed in the snowstorm that caused their plane to crash right here into this hillside. There has been a little plaque that's put here. All the soldiers' last names start with H, J, and 5 with a K. So there was a civilian crew and 37 military passengers who were killed when their C-46 air transport crashed here while en route from Seattle, Washington to Fort Jackson, South Carolina. So people have gone along and collected a bunch of the pieces of the airplane. That's you can still come up here on the hill and collect pieces of it, but just twisted pieces of metal. So kind of crazy, but here's another little thing that kind of shows what the airplane looked like and just tells a little bit more about it. But this is just up Logan Canyon. We're kind of, there's a big piece of the metal. We're just north and east of Beaver Mountain. We'll hike up here and then turn around. You can see where the airplane actually came through the trees and cut the tops of the trees off. It's a cold day today. We dressed for coolness, not so much coldness, but it's okay. It's still fun to get up here. The hillside's actually been cleaned up pretty good. I came up here probably 15 years ago with Dad, and hiking up here you could still see lots of metal on the hillside. It's a little hike.
Yeah.
They came right down here
Right down through here. Oh, yeah.
and then plowed into the side of the hill right here. So Joe was just telling me that after the plane crashed, it took 5 days for them to locate him. And then they had to cut a road in here, but because the snow was so deep that they had to sit on it until June. They had to put guards on the plane site, and they had to sit up here through the winter all the way till June before they were able to get the plane picked up and taken back to wherever they take crashed planes. But so it sat here for a while under guard from the military, just because they had to make a road and everything by the time the snow melted. So pretty crazy though. Sad for the families who lost their family members here, thinking they're headed to the airport to pick them up, only to have them not make it. What is it? Piece of glass. This is Dear Mr. Josie. I have the honor to inform you that by the direction of the President, the Bronze Star Medal with Y device has been awarded posthumously to your son, the late Private First Class James E. Josie, Infantry, for heroism displayed on the 19th of September 1952 in Korea. The Commanding General, 3rd United States Army, has been requested to arrange for presentation of the Declaration to you with the appropriate ceremony. The officer selected to present the Declaration will communicate directly with you and arrange for the ceremony in accordance with your wishes and convenience. Sincerely yours, Herbert M. Jones, Major General, USA. So, kind of cool. Got the Bronze Star. This is kind of interesting. One witness said he would never forget the scene. You could see faces sticking out of the snow. One really particularly bad thing I saw was a boot sticking up out of the snow, and it had a leg in it with nothing on the other end. I can't imagine how horrifying it would have to be for everyone and anyone involved in this, but Marvin Reeder of the Korean War veterans said it best when he said, "I've thought about the horrors of war, and I've thought about what we have been fighting for, to preserve the freedoms of the people of the world, and to preserve the freedoms that we enjoy under our Constitution. The responsibility hasn't left us. We all have the responsibility to defend that Constitution, and we have the responsibility to honor the names that are on that monument." Well said. Alrighty. Well, thanks for joining us on our ride. It was a beautiful ride. It was a freaking cold ride, but it was still beautiful. I guess because of how beautiful it was, we had to have the cold to come with it. So thanks for coming up to visit the crash site with us. A lot of people are unaware this is even up Logan Canyon, but I did pick up 3 different pieces of the plane crash, just small pieces of a little trinket. If you are interested in having a piece of the plane, if you're a history buff, particularly mostly the Korean War, if you'd like to have a piece of that history, comment in the video saying interested, and maybe in a couple weeks we'll throw all the names of anybody who's interested in a basket and draw 3 lucky winners, and I'll get a hold of you and we'll get an address and I'll mail them out to you. They're just 3 odds and ends shaped pieces. It's part of the plane wreckage, but we gonna give the dogs a drink.
Hey.
If it was warmer, I'd say we'd probably eat, but we might wait and save and eat our lunch on the way down. I don't know, but
Hey.
the dogs are just getting a drink right now. And then we'll be loading back up and heading back out. So it is getting a little warmer, which is nice, but still pretty cold. You got anything to say, babe? Freezing. Dad, you got anything to throw in?
Just good to be with you.
Yeah, always good to be with Dad, huh? Alright guys, we're gonna end this one here. I may throw some video footage of the ride out. Probably pretty much like the ride in, but thanks for joining and you have a great day. Love ya. Bye.